Hi, my name is Anna Gonzalez, and this is my mock interview. As far as I just want to lay a few things down. Um, as far as my outfit goes, um, this is as good as it gets. I move out on the 31st, and so all my clothes are packed. So this is what I have for the time being. And the job that I'm applying for is as a photographer at Katie Studios here in Maitland, Florida. Um, and the first question is, why did you decide to apply for this job? So I think the reason that I decided to apply for this job is because, one, I have always been super passionate about photography. I've been doing photography since junior year of high school. So it's always been a part of my life, and I've done it at church a lot. I've done it with my friends a lot too. I would just go out and experiment with my camera. So when I saw this job, I thought, wow, this is the perfect opportunity. And I did a bunch of research on the company, and I found that it seems to be a really big team environment. Everyone seems to be close, everyone seems to be friends, and that's really something that I'm looking for. So second question, why do you want this job? I think the reason that I want this job is because, like I said, I want to be immersed in a team environment. I really want to work on my camera skills. I have taking shots down and looking for good shots down, and I have an eye for that stuff, but I really want to learn how to use the menus on cameras, because the menus has always been kind of my biggest issue is figuring out where everything is, because there's so much to look at. And the third question is, what is my greatest strength? I think that my greatest strength would be being able to work well with others and willing to learn new skills. I think that would be my greatest strength. I think I really receive constructive criticism really well. I grew up dancing, so I did ballet, so I especially take constructive criticism well. The ballet industry is a very harsh environment, so I've been trained to kind of take that very well. Fourth question, what are your weaknesses? So I think my greatest weakness is my inability to multitask. I have ADHD, so I tend to hyper focus on one task. And when I hyper focus on one task, it gets done, and it gets done very well, but I tend to kind of block off everything that's going on around me because I'm so hyper focused. So it's both a blessing and a curse. And another thing to kind of go on with that is I'm a very meticulous person. So if I really want to do a good job on something, I'm going to take my time. I wouldn't call myself a slow worker, but I mean, some people could see it as that, but I just really like to take my time because I want my work to be as best as possible. And fifth question, final question, is how am I qualified for this job? I think that I am qualified for this job because my ability and want to learn new skills, and the fact that I already have a background in photography, I think would really help, as well as a background in film. I have an eye for framing and everything like that, and also my passion for it. It's something that I really enjoy doing in my spare time. I'll take my camera to the Disney parks. I'll take my camera out with my friends. I really enjoy it, and I feel like that it's important to have employees that enjoy their job. So that's getting to know me, and now a couple of questions that I would have for your company to follow up with you on this is I have three questions. First one is, what or would you say that this is a team building environment? And I know that I covered that earlier about doing some research on the company, but I just kind of want to get your take on how you see your environment as a team in this workspace. Second question is if there is one important quality that you were looking for in an employee, what would it be? Because I'm just curious. If you could elaborate, then that would be great. And then my third question for you is, what is one thing that your company is a big advocate for? Not like politically, but what is something that your company really stands for in the environment, in this work environment? What is something that's really important to you guys? But that's all I have for you, Katie Studios. I just want to thank you for your time, and I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. So thank you so much.